Hey, I'm her work hard man. Together we build it up a real hard hand. We live out in the country. She's my little queen of the South. Yeah, we're two of a kind, working on the full house. She wakes me every morning with a smile and a kiss. Her strong country loving is hard to resist. She's my easy loving woman. I'm her hard just so we can make up. Lord, I need that little woman like the crops need a rain. She's my honeycomb and I'm her sugar cane. We really fit together if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. Yeah, let's see if we can do that one. It's time I'm out the keeper. I made up my mind, Lord, the perfect combination is her heart and mine. The sky's the limit, no hill is too steep. We're playing for fun, but we're playing for keeps. So draw the curtain, honey, turn the lights down low. We'll find some country music on the radio. I'm yours and you're mine. Hey, that's what it's all about. Why, yeah, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. Lordy, mama, we'll be two of a kind, working on a full house. All right. Let me know if everything's sounding okay to you out there. I've switched back to a different microphone just to change it up a little bit. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. If you've got any requests, let me know. I will try my best to do it. We'll have a little conversations here along the way. But somebody said, Beard to Looney Tunes NY, New York. Good to see you in here. Want to hear just the good old boys. Here's for all you 80s folks out there like myself. Just the good old boys, never meaning no harm. If he saw you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straight in the curves, yeah, flat in the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way, the only way they know how. Yeah, Uncle Jesse. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. That's a good request. Let me know if you guys have any more. We'll try to do them for you. Making their way, the only way they know how. Yes. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loves me. I know, JP. But she don't understand why they keep showing my hands and not my face on TV. Ooh, now you're talking, E. I had a poster of Daisy Duke on my wall. Roscoe Pico Train. I agree. Good times. Oh, we're gonna do a little Alan Jackson next. If y'all been to enough of my karaoke's, you realize I usually do a George Strait, Alan Jackson, Alabama, something from the Highwaymen there. We just did a little Waylon Jennings by request. But here is one from Alan Jackson. As far as I know, I think this was his first #1 hit or first big hit. A little Here in the Real World. Oh, that's cool, E. Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die. Yeah, we can do some Kenny. Over here to Gambler. Good always wins again and again. again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. And we do a little Johnny Cash. Oh, if life were like the movies, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. You got a preference on cash? 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, 'cause the one thing I've learned from you, it's how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Dealer's choice then on Mr. Johnny Cash. Oh, thank you so much. Y'all hit that thumbs up just 'cause I gave you my love. But that wasn't enough to hold your heart when times got rough. And tonight on that silver screen, hey Lee, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through, like I hope we would. Oh, you know we can put that on for you. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. You got it, Nicholas. And darling, it's sad but true, 'cause the one thing I've learned from you, it's how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. No, the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. All right, y'all coming in with some good requests. Here is a little Kenny Rogers, and then we'll do a little Johnny Cash. You got anything else in mind, you let me know. We'll try it. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces, and for a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Hey, you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done." Oh, here comes that key change. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's answer, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even, but in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. And you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Hey, you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done. And you got to know when to hold 'em. Everybody, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Hey, you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Hey, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Hey, you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done. All right, I got to get in the low key here for Johnny Cash. Here's a little Folsom Prison Blues. Hello, Nick. I hear the train coming, it's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck here in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps a rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Oh yeah. So it. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Little Randy Travis coming up next. Last time, here we go. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet it'd move a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. All right, here's one for Lee, little Randy Travis, his favorites. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. When you're not just time Hank Williams Jr. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Hello, Mr. Andrew, hope you're doing well. They say time takes its toll on a body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. If it all fell out, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on the memory, make people forget things they knew. But it's easy to see it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh, darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen to how the song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Yes, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. All right, here's a little Hank Williams Jr. for Mr. Talmadge, watching over on the Facebook. I don't know if I got this in the right key, but we're going to try it anyway. We can always shift it if we need to. Hey, Miss Sheila, good to see ya. Country music singers have always been a real close family. But lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others and me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction. Yes, sir. Lord, I guess I went and broke their sky or clear blue sky or something like that. May do the song for my dad next. Make sure not to forget. He wanted to hear a little Vern Gosdin. This ain't his first rodeo. Oh yeah. And then we'll do a little Tulsa time. And then we'll do a little clear blue sky. Clear blue sky. Say your mama called and you must go. She's down in the bed and needs you so. And you don't know if you'll be coming home tonight or not. But honey, ain't your mama sick a lot? Lately your head hurts every night. Could it be you wear your clothes too tight? But you don't seem to hear or see a thing you say I do. And I know there's nothing I can do for you. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't the first time this old cowboy's been thrown. This ain't the first I've seen this dog and pony show. This ain't my first rodeo. You're telling me you lost your wedding band. Somehow you say it slipped right off your hand. I don't know about that. When I ask about those boxes stacked there by the door, you say it's just some old things you don't wear no more. I didn't make it all the way through school, but my mama didn't raise any fool. I may not be the Einstein of our time, but honey, I'm not dumb and I'm not blind. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't the first time this old cowboy's been thrown. Hey, heaven, this ain't the first I've seen this dog and pony show. Honey, this ain't my first rodeo. One more. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't the first time this old cowboy's been thrown. This ain't the first I've seen this dog and pony show. This ain't my first rodeo. Oh, definitely gotta listen to old Dad. It's one of the main reasons I do this. He likes hearing it. So there we go. Here's a little Tulsa time for you guys. This one's got the groove to it. Here we go. I left Oklahoma dry. Lost the melody. Just about to lose my mind. Gotta get high. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where the people all live so fine. I got it now. My baby said I'm crazy. My mama called me lazy. I was going We got a bunch of them in the queue. You guys are coming in with some good requests here. So we got Blue Clear Sky, Tight-Fitting Jeans, Small Town Saturday Night, I Cross My Heart. That's what we got next. Here we go. Next up, we got one of my favorite songs to sing, little Conway Twitty Tight-Fitting Jeans. Got to do a Conway song. Hey, Miss Angela, watching on Facebook. Good to see you. Here we go. She tried to hide it by the faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she'd never been inside a bar before. And I felt like a peasant who had just met a queen, and she knew I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans. I asked her what a woman's like you doing here. This here used to champagne, but I'll buy you a beer. She said, you've got me figured out that I'm not what I say. For a dance, I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. She said, I've married money, I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being just a little boy's girl. So tonight I let those crystal candlelights to live a dream. For there is a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. Tell Colby I'm gonna have to practice that a week. Give me 1 week and I can do it. Just gotta practice that one. Never done that one before. We danced every dance aboard the beer that we went through. I'm satisfied I did my best to make her dream come true. As she played out her fantasy before my eyes could see, the cowgirl came alive inside those tight-fitting jeans. It's a good one. In my mind she's still a lady, that's all I'm gonna say. request. Let me catch my breath a second before we do Small Town Saturday Night next. Busy week for me this week. It's a busy time of the year when you're doing YouTube stuff. So I got True North video coming out Tuesday. I got one for Lee there for EDC coming out Wednesday on the 1st. Doing a live stream on Thursday night at 8 o'clock, I think it is, with Iowa Beer Co., where they're releasing all their winter scents. Got 2 new ones. And then Friday, I think I'm doing a video for, what's that, the 3rd? I'm doing one for 8-Bit, and then next weekend I'll probably do one for Beard Octane. Also next weekend, I will be unveiling the 22 companies that's involved in my big Black Friday live stream event that's on the 19th. So we won't have karaoke that night on that Sunday starting at 7. We're going to be doing all kinds of sales for these beard companies. All right. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But right now, we're going to do a little Small Town Saturday Night. Yeah, 22. It's going to be big time. Got a lot of work to do to get ready, though. There's now this movie on the marquee sign. We've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke and Bobby's got a buck. I put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. We're going 90 miles an hour down the dead-end road. What's the hurry, son? Where you gonna go? We're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Lucy's got her lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath and trouble on his mind. Well, Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. No Snoop Dogg for me there, Mr. X. Got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Bobby told Lucy the world ain't around. Drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. 'Cause when people leave town, they never come back. They're going 90 miles an hour to the city riverside. Put the pedal to the metal before they change their mind. Absolutely. They howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a howl at the moon, shoot out the light. Yeah, it's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Do I know any Taylor Swift? I know a few songs. I've actually thought about, I really like Shake It Off. It's just so catchy. I thought about trying to learn it and do it for the kids there when I do the talent show. They always let me do one song while the judges are deliberating every year. I thought that'd be a fun one. I don't know if I can work that up or not, but I'll try it. I do have to start working on Christmas music, because after that Black Friday live stream, I'll start doing a few Christmas karaoke's. I usually get about 3 of those in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I get more folks to show up for those because my kids like coming that I've taught, and folks come that don't like country music necessarily. We'll be doing some Bing Crosby and all that fun stuff. So that'll be coming back this year as well. But right now, by special request for Miss Ann, we'll do a little I Cross My Heart. Ooh, that's a good one. We'll do a little Here's a Quarter, too. Our love is unconditional. We knew it from the start. I see it in your eyes. You can feel it from my heart. I gotta drop the key. From here on after, to stay the way we are right now, and share all the love and laughter that a lifetime will allow. I cross my heart and promise to give all I've got to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love that's true as mine. I just happen to have that one in my queue for tonight, Miss Sheila, so stay tuned if you can. You will always be the miracle that makes my life complete. And as long as there's a breath in me, I'll make yours just as sweet. As we look into the future, it's as far as we can see. So let's make each tomorrow be the best that it can be. I cross my heart and promise to give all I've got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love that's true as mine. And if along the way we find a day it starts to storm, you've got the promise of my love to keep you warm. In all the world, you'll never find a love that's true as mine. A love that's true as mine. All right, we're gonna do. I'm gonna do one of my own requests. I've had this one in the queue for 2 weeks now. It's a Mel McDaniel song. No, it's not. He's the one that sung "Baby's Got Her Blue Jeans On." This is another one. It's called "Stand Up." It's kind of a fun one here. So I'm gonna do it for me, and then we'll do "Here's a Quarter," and then "The Chair," and then we'll finish up. See if anybody remembers this song from 1985. Ever had a hot day, one of those can't wait things go a little too far? In the middle of a good night, have you ever got right in the back seat of your car? I said stand up, if you ever been there, stand up, identify, stand up, tell us all about it, stand up and testify. if y'all did or not. Here's a little Travis Tritt, the first big hit from him. If I got in the right key here. You say you were wrong to ever leave me alone. Now you're sorry, you're lonesome and scared. And you say you'd be happy if you could just come back home. Well, here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Call someone who listens. It might give a damn. Maybe one of your sordid affairs. But don't you come around here handing me none of your lies. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Can't be undone. So here's a quarter, call someone who cares. I'll call someone who listens and might give a damn. Maybe one of your sordid affairs. But don't you come around here handing me none of your lies. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Yeah, here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sing to us there, George. Oh, you love that steel guitar kick on. Grab your partner on this slow dance time. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my check. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit here, I'll be glad to share. Well, it's usually packed here on Friday nights. Oh, if you don't mind, could I talk you out of the light? Well, thank you. Could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't think I called your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. Aren't they? Would you like to dance? Yeah, I like this song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance that later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. If that one didn't get you out on the dance floor, maybe this next one will. We'll speed it up a little bit. Out in the country past the city limit sign, where there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. Ooh, they got whiskey, women, music, and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boot scoot boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot scoot boogie. Hey, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, beat me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. I'll play that piano. I'll put on them cowboy boots there, Jeffrey. Bartender asked me, say, son, what'll it be? I want a shot of that redhead yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws and laws, crooks and straights, all out making it shake, doing the boot scoot boogie. Hey Tim, yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Well, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. Hey, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. I said get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. Woo. They don't make them like that anymore. We're gonna do two more here. How about a little George Jones? This one's always a fan favorite. If Grumpy Feller's still watching, I think he's requested this one before. And we'll go out with a little Alabama as we usually do. You know this old world is full of singers, but just a few are chosen to tear your heart out when they sing. Imagine life without them. All your radio heroes, like the outlaw that walks through Jesse's dream. Though there'll never be another red-headed stranger or man in black and Folsom Prison Blues. Hey, we sung that one tonight. The Okie from Skokie, or Hello Darling. Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? know the heart of country music still beats in Luke the Drifter. You can tell it when he sang "I Saw the Light." Old Marty, Hank, and Lefty, why, I can feel him right here with me on the Silver Eagle rolling through the night. Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. Yes, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. You're right about that one, Jeffrey. All right, we're going to go out with one here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by for a little while with me this evening. I hope you have a good rest of the night. A good work week coming up next week. I'm going to be busy here on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned. I'll be back here live on Thursday night with Iowa Beer Company. But until then, hope you got a fiddle in the band. If you're going to play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bowl for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Yes, sir, Lee. You're welcome. I remember down in Houston, we were putting on a show. Thank you, Jeffrey. When a cowboy in the back stood up and yelled, "Cotton Eye Joe." He said, "We love what you're doing. Boys, don't get us wrong. There's just something missing in your song. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bowl for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band." So we dusted off our boots and put our cowboy hats on straight. Them Texans raised the roof when Jeff opened up his case. Said, "Y'all all want a two-step, say you want a do-si-do. Well, here's a fiddling song before we go. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bowl for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bowl for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Here we go. folks. Thank you so much.